Hi, thanks for joining me for foam roller today. Let's start with the roller below the knees on your mat and then roll yourself all the way down onto the mat one vertebra at a time. Lift up your hips into a shoulder bridge and work your roller right up underneath of your sacrum. Place your hands on the sides of your roller, lengthen out the back of your neck, and then start by drawing your belly to your spine, knitting the front of your ribs. Start with a little knee folding. Lift your right knee and then lower it, and then your left and lower. Inhale and exhale, and one more in and exhale. Now lift your opposite arm up as you knee fold, and lift and lower. One more each side, and lower, and lift, and lower. Now as the right leg comes up and the left arm comes up, straighten out your leg and reach your arms and legs away from each other. And then exhale up to the ceiling together. Inhale, reach out, and exhale back up together. Inhale, lower, stretch out strong. Exhale in, and one more out, and exhale in. And then lower down your leg and arm. Left leg comes up, right arm comes out, and marching, and lifting, and lowering, and lifting. Just take two more. Feel the backs of your arms and legs working. And one more. Hold it up there. Extend your legs straight. And then inhale, reach long and away. Exhale to the ceiling. Inhale, stretch out. Keep your belly drawing in. Exhale. Last two. Inhale. Exhale. One more in. And exhale. And then lower down your arm and leg. Knee fold the right leg up. And then the left. And then extend both of your legs straight up to the ceiling. Let's start with scissoring. Sweep your right leg over your head, the left leg low, and then switch. Keep alternating. Press through the backs of your legs, point through your toes. Keep the back of your neck still elongated and your shoulders down. And then add to this the opposite arm reaching over your head as your leg comes to you. So alternating here. Stretch. Feel anchored through the backs of the shoulders. Keep your sacrum on your roller. You're doing great. Keep a nice long waistline as you work here. Let's take two more and one more. It's almost like being in the water, which brings us to the next exercise, backstroke. So hug your knees in. Hold on to your shins. Now inhale, we're going to bring our hands into fists. And inhale, reach your arms and legs up to the ceiling. Circle out around to the sides. Together, exhale, pull it all back in. Inhale, up, open, around, down, together, tight, firm belly, exhale, in. You might know this from Reformer. Inhale, up, open, around, down, together, belly in, exhale, lift, in. Let's switch directions. Inhale, press out in front of you, open, circle around and up, back together, exhale, in. And two more, press out, open, around, up, exhale, in, last one, press out, open, around, up, and in. Go ahead and rest your hands on the roller and just knee sway side to side here. Nice and easy, rolling from hip to hip, across the roller. And once you've done that a time or two each way, lower down your feet to the mat, lift your hips up away from your roller, slide your roller to your heels, and softly roll your spine down. Place your roller right underneath of your feet. Keep them close to your sits bones. Maybe you can still reach that roller with your fingertips. With a hip width stance, go ahead and press your hips up high into a bridge, and then softly lower yourself back down to the mat. Let's do that again. Press and lift up high, stretch your thighs, press your arms down, look straight to the ceiling, and soften all the way down. Let's go up again. Press yourself up. Now hold yourself up there and float your arms up over your head. So you're pressing down through the tops of your hands. And then slinky your spine down into the mat one vertebra at a time until you feel your sacrum heavy. Take your arms, bend like a snow angel, hugging your elbows in, and then press your palms down. Let's do that again. Float your hips up high. Take your arms, float them over your head, press them down. And then soften through your throat and your collarbones and your ribs, your low back, and finally your hips. Then bend your elbows, slide along the floor, and press your palms and forearms down. Let's take one more. Roll or lift, rise all the way up. Float up over your head, press down, and soften all the way down, one vertebra at a time, down to the floor. Such good work. Bend your elbows in and press down into the mat. Now, bring your roller back. Place your feet on the mat, lift your hips, place that roller right back where it was under your sacrum, and hold that roller in place. Take your legs straight up to the ceiling for rollover. So, toes pointed, legs together, and inhale, curl your hips away from the roller, come up and over. Open your legs, flex your feet, and roll back to the roller, reaching out in front of you nice and long, and bring the legs back together. So inhale, curling up and over, and open flex. Be sure to look straight to the ceiling while you do this move. Roll back down, and draw the legs together. We have one more to go this way. So inhale, coming up and over. Open flex. And rolling down. So as you can see, depending on if your roller is hard or soft, it might feel better to hold the sides or the top. Now let's reverse that, but belly tight regardless. Open, up and over with the legs first. Close, flex, look straight up, and roll back to the roller. Lowering the legs, ribs in, belly in, open, pointed, up and over. Close, flex. Stretch your hamstrings, stretch your calves as you come down. We have one left here. Open, up and over. Close, flex. And rolling back to the roller. Really good job. From here, bend your knees and hug that right knee in and lengthen your left leg long. So let's see if we can stretch out the front of the left hip and then even press into the back of the right thigh. Just flex and point your foot. Feel how you can interlace your hands and press your leg into your hands for a little bit better of a stretch. And then float up that left leg. Cross your ankle at your knee for a little brief figure 4 stretch here. Just rock a little side to side. Continue to keep your waist long so that you're over your sacrum, anchoring through the back of the shoulders. Go ahead and uncross. Now lower down the right leg, hold the back of the left, and interlace your fingers behind your left leg. Flex and point. Press your leg into your hands. See if you feel that right hip opening as the back of the left leg is lengthening. And then float the right knee up, cross your left ankle at your right knee for a little figure 4 here. Sometimes you can hook your elbows onto the floor, press your hands into your legs, and add a little rocking. That's nice. Take a nice breath here. Then go ahead and uncross your ankles, lower your toes, bend the ball of your foot and your heels to the floor. Lift your hips up, slide that roller down to your heels, and roll your spine all the way down to the floor. Slide the roller out from under your knees, out of the way, and then widen your arms out to the sides, widen your feet to the sides of the mat, and let's just tick-tock side to side. So let your knees fall to the right. You'll feel your left knee fall into your right foot. Just continue to sink your shoulder blades down and back. Shine your collarbones just a little brighter, a little more open, and then engage your belly. Pull in from the ribs, navel to spine, and take it the other way. Same thing here. So right knee falls towards left ankle, and then roll through the center. Let's do that one more time each way. Over to the right, feel what happens in the left waistline. See if you feel a stretch there. Engage your core to initiate. Feel your spine roll back into the mat and then take it to the left. And feel that right side getting longer. Roll back through center. Walk your feet back together. Sweep your arms around. Hug your knees into your body. And then let's just bring them behind the legs and just start kicking and rocking and rolling nice and gentle until you rock yourself all the way up to a seated position. Great job today. Thanks for joining me.